Hi, my name is Randy Hawkins. We had a chance to come out here for the Sea Otter. You know, I've got 3 really talented athletes, and we just kind of got off the plane and had a little time, so we kind of come down to the coast to see us. And we're just super excited to be here, just the opportunity that Yamaha has given us. And again, we're coming out to the Sea Otter. We're coming out to have fun and do our best, and hopefully give you a report a little bit later that we're bringing some medals home.
Hey, I'm Teasdale. I'm racing for AmPro Yamaha. I'm going to do the e-bike enduro race and the cross-country race. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the terrain here. I've been racing with AmPro Yamaha for 3 years. Ended up winning 2 championships in a row in the amateur class, and then this past year I moved up into the pro class.
Hey, I'm Mitch Hawkins. I am from Travelers Rest, South Carolina. I've been racing in the GNCC series for over 4 years, but 2 years ago I was offered a deal with Yamaha to race, and I've won 1 national championship in 2020. Still looking forward to winning another one.
Hello, I'm Allie Cardozo, and I've been growing up racing mountain bikes. My dad was really into racing, so that's kind of how I got into it. Over the past couple years, I've been doing like the national circuit for mountain bike cross-country racing. So a couple months ago, Randy and the Yamaha team offered me a spot to start racing at some of the GNCCs. It really was a good transition over from my regular cross-country mountain biking.
We just finished the enduro. It went pretty well. The trails were really fun. The first stage was pretty scary because there was so many rollers, and like you started the jump and you couldn't even see the landing. I think I like the scenery a lot. Like right before stage 3, I think it was, you were like on the top of a ridge and you could just see like 360 degrees, just like mountains way off in the distance. And
so the dirt here is way more sandier and it breaks apart whenever you're riding it. You carry a little bit more speed here, but also whenever you come into a turn, you kind of expect to slide out a little bit, have to put a foot out to make sure you stay on course. 4 was probably my favorite stage out of all of them. It was probably the longest. It had a really good flow. Today we finished the enduro race, and tomorrow we have the e-bike cross-country race.
3, 2, 1, and you are off and running. 50 minutes of e-bike action here on the 3.1 mile course, and man, that is a lot of shifting collisions as all these riders pull off from the line.
Today was an hour long, as hard as you could. We ended up doing 5 laps on it. It was a really fun track. Favorite part was probably the rock garden, and then after the rock garden there was a gap jump you could do. It was really fun.
Yeah, it's definitely different going just like straight into racing on the sand and stuff. I was definitely like sliding out a little bit like more than I'm used to in some of the corners, but as I got through the race, like I got more comfortable and I took the corners a little faster, kind of got more comfortable and learned like what I needed to do. And just like the track in general was so much more different than at home. My battery like withstood the whole time in like the full mode. Like I could just let it full wide open the whole time.
so today went well. I got the whole shot, and then the course was different than what I thought, so it turned right, and I dropped back to 3rd. I got back into 2nd. And then I was just following first for a while, and I'm glad I got to get behind him because I didn't know the track, and so I didn't want to ride blind. So that was really nice, just kind of hanging on to him for a lap. got to find lines and stuff. And then just partway into lap 1 or lap 2, I got past him and then I just tried to pull away. Bike handled really well.
Bulls E-Mountain Bike Race presented by Bosch. In third place, we have Alexandra Cardozo.
You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but this is some of the best weather we've had for racing at the Sea Otter Classic in many, many years. We've had an amazing turnout from our race team from both GNCC and Brian Lopes coming out representing 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in the E-Enduro class and the EXC race this past Friday. We've had a ton of fun getting to see all of our friends helping us celebrate 30 years of making power assist bicycles since 1993 as the pioneer in electric assist bicycles. All right, so let's check out the bikes. Allie Cardozo's all new YDX-MORO 07 that she raced at the EXC race here at Sea Otter Classic in the elite women's class. Got the 3rd spot this year. So one of the really cool things about the YDX-MORO 07 is the dual twin patented frame. Dual top tube, dual down tube allows us to take the E-kit components, center it underneath the rider, giving a lot more control and stability when jumping hips, corners, anything that needs a lot more control and sensitivity over the bike. Whatever the rider puts in, the rider's gonna get out. With all new MTB mode, that is an exact replication of your pedal stroke in that mode, whereas all the other modes are super smooth, very powerful, predictive, reactive to what you're putting into the trail and what the trail's putting into the tires. We can't wait until Sea Otter Classic 2024. We hope you come out and see us again as we celebrate yet another year of podiums and classic EXC, eMTB, e-Enduro racing in 2024. See you next year.